Hey guys, JawsTheSharkReviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe class, Swerve. So here he is in his alt mode, but first, let's get a look at the packaging. So yeah, here it is. As you can see here, 15 steps. Get this really nice art here of Swerve in robot mode as well as alt mode. And all this down here at the bottom. On this side, you get that same art of Swerve but up close. Swerve down there. This side, you just get some of the primes, Deluxe class. Here's the top, and here's the bottom. And last but not least, here's the back. So we got some product shots right here, all this at the bottom. And that is it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Swerve in his alt mode. I think it's some sort of like truck of some kind. I'm not too particular what kind of truck it is, but it's a truck. It's like a small truck, obviously, because he's a Will mini bot. But yeah, let's get a close-up look at him right here. So yeah, obviously, I mean, we all knew this was coming from a mile away. This guy is a kind of heavy retool, sort of the Legacy United Gears. You know, which makes sense because in G1, Swerve was also a retool of Gears, so it made sense that they translate that with these newer figures. So yeah. Now, something to note is that he actually has they molded in the M right here, this little M. And for those who don't know the lore of the origins of Transformers, basically this M is sort of a kind of a birthmark in a sense, because one of the two toy lines that were merged into Transformers once Hasbro got the rights to it was it Microman? Not Micro Machines. So I think it was Microman. And yeah, so they put like the logo for it, or at least the first letter of the toy line, and they just put it right on at least most of their figurines, which I believe were just the mini bots and some of the handheld stuff like Soundwave or Shockwave. So yeah, so that's pretty neat. Nice little reference. I mean, it's mostly cartoon accurate. I'm trying to remember, did Swerve ever appear in the cartoon? He might have, but you know, but there's still little references to the old toys, so that's kind of neat. But aside from that, not too much to say. I do like right here they have like a little step right here on both sides, and they actually painted it silver, so that's pretty neat. You know, it gives a bit of realism. On the bottom, you can see his head right there, and right underneath these steps are these faux wheels. That's for the robot mode. So, but I guess if you wanted to, you could pretend those are like spare tires. So hey, everybody probably should have a spare tire in case. You know, nothing wrong with that. So, you know, good Swerve, but yeah. And then, oh yeah, there's the grill. Not a whole lot of paint. It's pretty simple, but I kind of expected that because, you know, it's based off of a G1 mini bot, so, you know, can't really ask for too much. So, but yeah. Now for the accessories, he only comes with one, just as Gears did. It is this gun right here. And it's literally the exact same one that did come with Gears. It's the same mold, and it's the same color too. So, you know what? I could even show it off for you just to prove myself. Yeah, this is Swerve's gun, and this is Gears' gun. So, yeah, you can tell nothing's changed. But yeah, there it is. It's pretty neat, but the reason I'm bringing it out, of course, is to show off where you can store it. So there's ports over here and here, right above the rims of the front wheels. And there's 2 ports as well up on top of the roof of the car or the truck. Yeah, so you could put it. But you could use. I don't know. Now you can't use this post right here, but you can use this one on the side. They added in specifically for storage. So you could put it up here or here. You could put it down here, or you could put it over here if you want. Me personally, I just put it up here, but it's kind of ridiculous storage. I mean, I really, I mostly display my my figures in robot mode, so I mean, there's not too much need for me to do that, but it's still nice regardless, so that way you don't want to lose your accessories. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get right down to some good old size comparisons. So here he is with the G1 Swerve, and here he is with Legacy Gears. Alrighty, so let's get right down to the transformations. So, if you had Gears, it's exactly the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, let's move right onto the back right here. So we can start off. And I wanted to point out before we move any further that if you see this guy on the shelves and he's missing this is supposed to be his torso plate in robot mode. Do not worry, is not missing. It's just Hasbro disassembled it, and when they put it in the packaging, and they did that on purpose so that way the chest won't poke too far out of the packaging. So but don't worry, just look through the accessories, you'll find his gun, and then you'll find the torso piece, and then you can carefully push it into his torso, so then he'll have his actual chest. So yeah, do not worry, don't panic. You can buy it, unless if it doesn't have it, then you can always take it back, or if they don't take it back, then sell on eBay. I don't know what to tell you, but either way, you should be alright. So but yeah, so first off, what you want to do is detach that torso piece, and then you just want to untab the wheels here from the sides, and then just bring this all down right here, and I think you could flip this down too, and then you just want to bring this all up right here. You want to make sure that this piece too also goes up, because it's all connected, and just straighten out the legs right there. So yeah, then just bring up those window pieces or whatever, and those flip in right inside, so they'll fill in those cavities, and then just bring in the wheel sections like that, and I think the legs are done. So then after that, you just want to bring back this section right here, and you want to flip in the front wheels, and then after that as you can see, for the little clips that bear the wheels, you can see there's those little grooves in the middle, and those grooves and then there's these tabs here in the back, and those tabs will go into those grooves right there. So there we go. Now he's got a big old backpack. Yeah, and then finally you just want to spread out the arms like that, and then bring down the forearms. So now he's got proper looking arms. And finally, just close up the chest. And once you got that all done, there you guys have Swerve in his robot mode. And in my opinion, I think he looks pretty nice. I honestly, I did expect Hasbro to do a good job with this guy, especially because, with how much I like the Gears version of this mold. I was thinking, like, alright, they nailed Gears, let's see what they could do with Swerve, and this pretty much is what I expected. Maybe it's a little too safe, especially with just having the same gun and everything, and But you know, it still gets the job done. It's Gears. It's the Gears we all know and love, at least from G1. But has there been any other Gears? Like, I know he was in the IDW comics, but he still had a similar design. I don't know if they've had Swerve or even Gears. I don't know if Gears or Swerve have been in any other Transformer visual media outside of G1. But whatever. He still looks pretty nice to me. So yeah, let's start off here by taking a look at the head sculpt. Obviously, that's the one totally brand new thing with Swerve. I mean, that's always been the case. He's had a completely different head from his blue counterpart, but still, I really like it. And you know, you still got the little whatever these things are on the sides. So yeah, and yeah, his head can move around too. And yeah. And there's those faux wheels from before. Kind of an homage to the G1 toy, because I mean that one had wheels on his shoulders, but then again, Gears didn't have that, so it's I think that's just an exclusive thing to Gears, at least with his cartoon design. Or not Gears, sorry, Swerve. But I'm trying to remember, was Swerve in the cartoon? I don't remember. But either way, I think it looks pretty nice. You know, it kind of gives him a little bit of a muscular look. There's the legs. Here's the back, obviously the ugliest part, but even then, still pretty nice and clean. You got the big old backpack there too, but you know, he's an exception. Like, I mean, you know, Gears and Swerve are always shown to have like these big old backpacks on their back, so. You know, it's the right size too. It's not creating like a whole like cloak sort of thing. But yeah. But anyways, now for the articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Can move side to side. It's a little tight. And can move up and down. Shoulders can rotate a full 360, as well as having in and out shoulder movement, and he does have a butterfly joint too, just like with Gears, so that's pretty neat. What else? He does have a double bend here at the elbow. Oh, I almost forgot, he does have a bicep swivel, so already off to a good start. And he does have a wrist swivel, so that's also nice. He has a waist swivel. Legs can kick up this much and back that much. And you can do the splits out that far. He does have a swivel here at the thighs and a bend here at the knee. Is that a double bend? Yeah, it kind of does. He kind of has a double bend at the knee, sorta, kind of. It's mostly due to his transformation, but same thing with his elbow joints. And he does have ankle pivots. The feet do not, unfortunately, rock back and forth, but honestly, though, for a deluxe, especially you know, one of a mini bot, I'd say his articulation is pretty incredible. I mean, you know, just as it was with Gears, because I mean, you know, you got like not only a bend here at the elbow, but it's a double joint, and you know, you get butterfly joints. Like, I mean, how often do you see that in like in any deluxe class Transformers figure, like of like any era? It's pretty nice if you ask me. I mean, I guess you see a little more with modern deluxe figures, but just even then still, you know. So I'll have to give Hasbro credit where credit is due. They really knocked out of the park with this mold. I mean, it's great. It's a great love letter to fans of both Gears and Swerve, because you know they've been starving. Unlike Optimus or Bumblebee, you know, these two have only gotten so many figures over the years. So it's nice that, you know, they finally gave us proper molds, you know, for G1 at least. It'll be nice to see them do IDW someday, but we'll see. So yeah, there is that. Now, of course, for accessories, he has his gun. He can hold that. Let me see if he can. Yeah, you could still store it right here on either side. I think that's it though. but I'm just gonna put it in his hand because that's what I always do here. So, yeah. So, anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with his G1 counterpart, and here he is with Gears. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Swerve. And yeah, again, in my honest opinion, he's a really, really good figure. I absolutely loved Gears before, so as I mentioned before, it wasn't too much of a shocker for me to enjoy this guy, but yeah, I mean, he's really nice. I liked, that they still went out of their way to mold in quite a bit of new parts. I mean, the legs are different, the heads are obviously different, the chest is, like, even, I noticed too, the engineering with the hind wheels in alt mode are a little bit different, when you're transforming. I mean, if you want to see how that works, just look at the transformation for this guy in this review to me transforming Gears and my review of him. So there's bits of differences there. The only thing that really screams it's the same toy is just the gun. I mean, that's about it. I mean, it's, and I kind of wish they did give him something kind of different, but I guess there were budget costs, so it is what it is. But yeah, overall, I highly recommend this guy, especially if you're into the more obscure G1 characters, like Swerve. So, but yeah, that's about it for me. So, anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more. And comment down below what you guys think of Swerve here. Do you like this take on the mold better, or do you like Gears, or which figure of Swerve is your favorite? Is it this guy? Is it the old G1 version? Is it, I think there was one Thrilling 30, whichever one, doesn't matter to me, even if it's third party, just comment down below. And, yeah, so, anyways, guys, as always, till all, R1.